There's an epic story. I'm a huge fan of Dee Snider's. Not just in Twisted Sister, but with Strange Land, his books. Henry Rollins is another one. Yeah, we could get into writers all night. But Lift Me Up was written around the stigma that is recovery, because the whole time I was going through it, you learn. It's a process, of course. I'm still learning. But it's hard to keep explaining it to people that don't understand it. And so it's almost, and I won't use the word begging, but I guess pleading. It's a little lighter way to put it. For someone, somehow to come and just take it away from you, even though you know it's not going to happen. You have to do it yourself. So. Strangeland was amazing. Chris Mail. Yeah, it's one of my faves. 5FDP Israel, what's going on? Little bit off is very simple. I've said this, I've told this story a few times, but it was just a day that started off horribly. I fucking snapped my toe on my bed when I got out of bed. I slept in too late. I was late for the studio. It was like 120 degrees in Vegas. I got stuck in traffic. I didn't eat before I left. I had to piss when I was in traffic. And so that piece, the very first, the intro piece of guitar, it was a 40-second loop that Jason had sent to me. And Jason was afraid it was too light, that it wasn't going to be acceptable because we're not like that all in our shit. Anyway, whatever. So I told him, just give it to me. Just let me have my time with it and let me see what I can come up with. So it just so happened that was in my player that day, and it came on, and it was like the ding, 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 and it lightened my mood immediately. But the lyrics came so naturally. I took a pad of paper out of my glove box and just started jotting down how I had felt throughout the day. And that's really what it was. And then when I got home, I finished it, and without ever doing the chorus or anything, that was it. And I handed it to Kevin and Zoltan and Jason, and I was like, here you go. So a little bit off it's very self-explanatory. It's about one of those days where everything is just compiling, and it feels like the whole freaking world is against you, and the energy is just sticky and gross. And you just feel like you want to go back to bed. That's why at the end of it, I had to put a little Ivan signature on it and say, you can all just, I don't even know what's going on behind me anymore. Fucking barbecuing, really? Letting that kid touch those utensils. It's bad parenting 101. Mad Season, Wake Up. What a badass album, man. Some of Lane's best work, I thought, was on that record. Well, all of Lane's work was amazing, but that was an incredible album. Very, very moving, huh? Especially that song. Wake up, my friend. Wake up, my friend. It's time to wake up. Yeah, I think, yeah. Who's that? The Real Benref. The show is fire. It was so much fun, man. I was explaining it earlier, the energy. And when you walk out into certain arenas or certain stadiums, the unexpected is bound to happen, right? And anytime you're playing Michigan, y'all have seen so much throughout the years. You've seen so many bands and had so many shows. And we have been cored down, to say the least, with our production. We didn't bring any fire, no lasers, no nothing. It is us and you with a couple little things going on. And so it's all about the energy. And I've got to tell you, man, if I was a conductor, it was incredible. It was an absolutely amazing show. We all walked away from that show the other night and just were like, good way to end the year. Let's go home. Merry Christmas. We're out. Happy Hanukkah. Islam, all that. Sorry. Wrong pipe. U2P Noise. Have a great day. Betty Butler, into poetry, right on. What time is it here? It is 4:04 in the a.m. Sun comes up here about 6:45, I would say, so I'm going to be out of here probably in the next 15, 20 minutes so I can do my wind down. But again, I just wanted to jump on. It was a quiet night. I was doing some writing, and I just didn't want to get too far into myself. I was checking out these books from the machine shop to get out of my head, looking at all these cool-ass photos. And there's just so many great memories, and I know a lot of these artists, and it's just, yeah, brings a tear to your eye. Not really, but it's cool. Will the sun ever rise? Thanks, man. Will the sun ever rise? You know, you got to remember, if you've listened to The Tragic Truth, you've seen the video, our song, it's called The Tragic Truth. That was written very early in the Death Punch history books. And it goes to show how long I've been fighting with alcoholism and with addiction. I was very aware of it through the whole process. But Will the Sun Ever Rise is another one of those songs where it's all self-directed. It's all written looking in the mirror, you know, answering questions, or trying to anyway, I should say, that are, you know, I don't know. But yeah, so that's another good one that, you know, there's a few of them that are just, I don't know. They're all very personal. Whether the emotion behind it differs or not, it's, each one comes with its own special set of rainbows. Rainbows in the dark. You know, who's that? KDZ13. I don't have a favorite song I've written. I refuse to even think about it like that. And I'll tell you why. Because I would be saying that I didn't put as much into one that I did all the others. And I don't believe that to be true. Again, whether it resonates with everybody or not, every song, every piece I've done in every band I've ever been in comes from my soul. There is no questioning that. I don't just write shit to write it. And I am very stickler, picky about my lyrics. I don't let anybody else help me. That's why Kevin is there. You know, Zoltan has his ideas every now and then, and Jeremy used to always throw his 2 cents in. But at the end of the day, that's my world. So, yeah, I can't pick one. I apologize. Morning, Dot Didero. Right on. KDZ, you take care. Michigan, what's going on? Machine shop, you know it. That video makes me cry. Chris Robinson, 1977. Glad you're still here. Oh, you're talking about The Tragic Truth. That was a tough one. This is my splurge. I love this. An Orange Crush. Best. And Taco John's. Anyway, yeah. Wait a minute. What was that? Hold on. I just caught my eye. It totally squirreled moment there. My bad. I refuse. No, that's not it. I gotta backtrack. These things are just skimming by me so fast. My apologies. Ivan, what was that? There it is. Ivan, we made the Welcome to the Circus mask you wore. We have a costume mask we made for you as well. Get at me so we can get it to you. Dude, all about it. Who is that? R.E. Mercer, 87. That mask, stellar work. Do I have a favorite riff? Hold on. Frank Tinker. Yes, you can have a